Explosive live. Explosive share. As I said and stated, I'm out by 24 hours, but we'll see if that's the 3rd at 12:01 a.m. on the 4th, or if that's 12:01 a.m. or basically 1 minute after midnight. We'll see. I said March 3rd. I told you all we had 2 premiers quit. 2 quit. And why? Because of the PNP program. Companies don't want to go out of it. Crown corporations, politicians making too much money. Premiers already fleeing. Newfoundland, PEI, not Alberta, not BC, not Saskatchewan, not Manitoba, not Ontario, not Quebec, not New Brunswick, not Nova Scotia, and Atlantic largely aren't involved in this. But folks, provincial nomination program, I told you they're going to smash us with 25% tariffs. I said March 3rd, they're saying March 4th. Is it a minute after midnight, or is it the 24 hours? I'm still closer than everybody else and every single politician. And I told you why. They've been catching that from illegal made legal. Trudeau gets up on a pulpit. Oh, we're only responsible for 1%. He's going by illegal immigration, border crossers, border jumpers, not going through regular border crossings. Our provincial nomination program that is not matched in the United States. The 50 states do not have authority over immigration. Zero, zip, zilch, none. Never have, never will. In Canada, it's 50-50. In fact, it's provincial, but federal helps regulate it. They hide with permanent residents who are not, and I repeat, not Canadians. They get full driver's license after being nominated, approved, fast track to a province. They don't even have to have a job. They come here. They get a passport from Canada. They get a driver's license or government issue ID in the province. Who are these folks? All from fentanyl central China, fentanyl central India. Illegal in the United States, made legal in Canada, come across the border at the same border crossings you all legal Canadians cross with the same ID you got. The FBI, as I told you, DEA, FBI, Homeland Security in that order are catching this now. It's been 30 dead Americans a week. 30,000 families a week affected. Trudeau and the 10 premiers vote in majority. This is your Alberta premier too. Albertans, wake up. You know it's true. You know you've got the largest PNP program per person per capita in Canada. Largest source of fentanyl in all of Canada. And you've got a reciprocity agreement with BC and Quebec, a backdoor that BC's exploiting with Quebec. And they've been doing this since the 60s. They now exploit with Alberta, who demands the most. Killing Americans at a record pace in the thousands a year. And they say, oh, well, we offer you half. This is so lucrative, we're not going to stop. Of our 5 charter banks, 3 are nailed in this, with the largest amount of foreign branches in the United States. How would these bumfuck banks become one of which top 10 bank in the United States of America and global? Honestly, how does CIBC do that? How do they get the mass of money? Where does it come from? Folks, it's not hard to figure out where it comes from. Not hard at all. And if you believe your premiers, your evil, ugly, filthy, criminal premiers, and your dirty, filthy prime minister and filthy opposition leaders, all of them, that means Pierre Poilievre, absolutely. Trump's got everything on him. They all do. They know what these assholes have all signed off on, what agreements, security agreements they made with India and China, And this isn't even the Indian government currently. Modi right now, he's already been telling Canada for fucking 10 years. 10 years. Who was in 10 years ago? Oh yeah, that was Stephen Harper. And who was his head of the committee for that agreement? Oh yeah, Pierre Poilievre. All WEFers, every single one of them. Doesn't matter which party. This is what Donald Trump is crying out to you with his DEA, FBI, and Homeland Security. Do you see the new people he's putting in charge? Do you know what's going to happen to you, Canada? And this isn't even the end-all and be-all of it. This 25% hits key industries. Then after that, less than a month later, 28 days, 29 days, I don't know exactly. I just know those are the key tentative dates. And being out by an hour or 24 hours makes me the most credible person in Canada. As I told you all, undeniable. It means obviously I'm hooked up with the right people in the Trump administration today. Nobody gets this accurate, this lucky, and nails it, and then tells you it's not going to end because killing half the amount of Americans that's still over 1,000 is not a hero cookie for you. You're fucked. And who's doing this? Your premiers in majority. We know now absolutely who voted against it, but it wasn't more than 7 out of 10. We know that it was 8 out of 10 because 2 premiers quit. Newfoundland and PEI. They said, no way. We're not going forward with this, and we don't want the publications. We don't want to be investigated by the DEA, FBI, and Homeland Security. That will ruin us on the international stage. We voted no. We quit. Team Canada is team drug dealers. Your politicians are the worst drug dealers of all the people in Canada. The worst of the worst. And 3 of your chartered banks are knee-deep in this. Worst of the worst. And they're going to get nailed. They already are nailed. It's not just TD. It's CIBC and Bank of Montreal. Absolutely undeniable. The branch growth in the United States tells you everything you got to know. How would banks with 38 million customers beat out American banks with 342 million customers? There's only one way: money laundering and drug dealing. And they're all tied in with all your politicians. Carney, doesn't matter, Chrystia Freeland, Pierre Poilievre, Jagmeet Singh, 100%. Elizabeth May, 110%. There's nobody outside of it. Yves Blanchette, Bank of Montreal. We're so screwed in this country. Canada, the 51st state. People are going to come on board. Mark my words. And, you know, Jonathan, I know you'll watch this. Put that in Grok and smoke it, right? Like, Grok doesn't have all the answers. They're going with what they're being told. And I updated Grok, everybody. Twitter's AI Grok, I updated them with legal speak. Tremendous gift. And I even have those screenshots from Grok saying, thank you for teaching me that. I didn't know that. Wow, this changes everything in how I'm going to work going forward. That's amazing. That comes from core genius, #1 genius in legal speak worldwide. I got 10 minutes of his time. I have many, many tricks in my sleeve. I've been very blessed with the best minds in the world, and I'll keep publishing them because they know what I'm up to. They know that I've taken pieces from so many great academic institutions, so many different groups, right? It's not just law, it's political science, it's many, many more. I've mastered many, and put them all together. And I'm proud that I did that. It's amazing. Who would have ever thunk? An average little Canadian, a low-level degree, a welder for a living. I've done that, and I've affected America on a huge, huge scale, and I love it. And I hope that I can affect Canadians. I hope Canadians swing over to this. We're stronger together. It's time to cut out the criminal political class. And the only way to do that is beat them at their own game. Donald Trump's been explosive in his releases. Explosive. I've held the course. I've stuck to my guns. And I'm showing you all that I'm legitimate, that this is real, credible, and verifiable. I'm not going to change. We're going to stay to this. And Donald Trump is doing heavy lifting for us. Heavy, credible lifting. He's staying the course too. So's the GOP. So's the White House. How do you like his new cabinet? Pretty cool. And they need us. They need you, Canada. They need the 51st state. You can do monumental good things. We just got to end our crown. God bless. Share. Epic, real, credible, undeniable. Facebook can tear down my videos. There's enough of you to know I published all these things. God bless. Bye now. I trust you all to get it out there. Bye now.